It shines, reflects the light. My unicorn. My unicorn horn. My unicorn horn. My unicorn horn. I'm Xing. I'm Xing all negative energy. I'm Xing all things that don't serve me. I'm Xing all of those energies because I don't need them in my space. You have to think of the best possible outcome. Take your time, relax, take care of your needs. Because just focus on the things close to you, and then work on the things further away from you, because too much, things that you do that cause you to neglect yourself causes you to become corrupted in your energy because of the fact that the more neglect, the more disorganization happens. And when things are disorganized, everything falls apart. You must take care of yourself, and at least if you really need help, ask for it, because help is important. Help and support. But those that help must realize that energy is something that you feel in certain moments. So you can't always expect the same in return because of the fact that someone may not have the energy when you ask them for help. But you know that it's important to at least ask for help, but don't let your ego get in the way and think that because they're unable to help that they're selfish, because it could just be that they have lots of stuff going on and they have to practice self-care in that moment. So they are not always going to be available. So you have to at least let it go. Don't put too much thought into stuff like that. Just let it go and appreciate the help that you do get when it's available, because help is something that, everybody has a responsibility to themselves and time spent on themselves. So it's very hard to tell whether they will always be available to you, because they have a responsibility to themselves first. Some people, don't know how to be responsible for themselves, so they let everybody else do all the work, and that's actually imbalanced. It's about having a balance. It's about having balance. So I guess that's it about this video. This video is about, taking care of the self and allowing yourself to receive help if you need it, but not being so judgmental if someone does not help you when you want them to, because everybody has a responsibility to themselves first. And it's all about a balance. You can't always be helping others and not having time for yourself, because that's unhealthy and it will affect your health. It will. That's something you don't want to happen to you. When it affects your health, that means it's gone too far. If you start getting like skin issues and all that, that's a representation of things getting under your skin. Basically, it's like an irritation. So your body shows what you are dealing with in your mind or within your emotions. It first starts with how you feel, and then the more you keep on getting that feeling over and over and over, it keeps on like something called cortisol keeps happening, and that cortisol is what affects your body in certain ways, giving you skin issues, and then it could be other issues, not just skin issues. But everything is like connected to your emotions and your feelings and your mind. So you have to be able to know what is balanced. What is the balanced way to deal with things? And I won't, claim to know everything about life, because I don't. I'm still learning in this moment how to handle different situations. And that's just normal. It's a normal part of life. I think I did speak about this before, but I'm just saying this again because I have to get this off my chest and my mind and release it, because if it stays inside me, it's just gonna, it's like I won't have an outlet to actually express what I feel, and that's actually imbalanced to like keep things inside so much, because it's like the more you do that, it's like you're neglecting yourself by not expressing yourself. And when you do that, it's like the pain just keeps on accumulating, and the things that you need help with are just piling up because you've gone too far into the abyss of negative energy and the effects of negative situations that affected you. So at some point you do have to ask for help, because that help and assistance can help alleviate the type of energy that has accumulated. And of course it would be greatly appreciated, because if I have that energy because of it being alleviated, then I can always be, depending on whether my energy is still balanced after I, went through what I went through asking for help, then it's possible I can also help them if they ever go through something. But it's all about a balance, and it's all about being patient, and trusting the flow. And if anybody does react to you in a harsh way, you gotta X that negative energy, because they just didn't know how to deal with you, X it, X. All negative energy is being X'd out, because we have to move forward in life. We can't stay stagnant, because our life is always, whatever we work on in our life is what we will harvest, in different cycles, in different ends of cycles, like if you worked, well in your teens, then your 20s will be more abundant. If you worked well in your 20s, then your 30s will be more abundant. If you worked well in your 30s, then your 40s will be abundant. And you gotta realize that life is a whole bunch of cycles, and you gotta be on time if you can. But, we can't always know exactly how things are gonna turn out. all we can do is just use this moment in the best way that we can, because we just, like, everything that we do right now is what shapes the future. And that's why I've been going outside every day, because it's important for me to take time to go to nature, to breathe in the fresh air. You know, and my health is important. You know, I can't always stay indoors like the way that things have, you know, certain situations can affect us, but we have to do our best to, like, you know, get into the balanced state of being, even if we're in really challenging situations. We gotta keep on working the muscle, you know? You know, it's like the more we create a new routine or a new habit or a new way of doing things, the more things will improve, because we are putting in that energy and time to, you know, we're watering our seeds, basically. Seeds that we sow, seeds that we have sown. So I guess that's all I have to say for now. Maybe this has inspired you. I hope it did. And yeah. So until next time, let the peace and love be with you.